What's going on, everybody? Hope everyone is doing well. My name is Jason, and in today's video, we're going to be doing another CFL quiz. This time, CFL leading receivers in the 2010s. So each year, between 2010 and 2019, who are the leading receivers of the league? So without further ado, let's just get right into it. And I think that comparatively speaking with the other quizzes I've done on the channel so far, I think I could do pretty well on this one. So let's get started. So I'm going to start with 2019 and kind of try to work backwards here. So Banks will be number one. And obviously they'll fill in for the other years as well. Addison as well. That's the other Tiger Cat on there. Burnham, just absolute beast. He's on there a bunch. Calgary's Bagleton for 2019. Saskatchewan, Shaq Evans. Edmonton. It's not Darrell Walker, is it? No, Walker played for Toronto in 2019. Who played for Edmonton in 2019? That's is it Ellingson? It is Ellingson. And then Eugene Lewis, another Edmonton receiver. This is a good question. Calgary, 2019, man. Some of these guys just fall off the map for you. Dominic Rhymes is the one for Ottawa. So we'll go back to the Edmonton and Calgary one, see if we can fill them in. Edmonton, that is Duke Williams before he goes to the NFL with the Bills. 2018 is that Deontay Spencer. Spencer's down there, and then is that Sinopoli? Yeah, Sinopoli had that monster year for Ottawa in 2018, and then the Hamilton receiver in 2018 is it Tasker? Yeah, Luke Tasker had a couple of very productive years. For Toronto in 2018, is it like Devere Posey? Maybe no. For Edmonton in 2017, is that Zylstra? Just give me a minute there to figure out how to spell Zylstra, but he's still kicking around in the NFL. Toronto in 2017. I know Chad Owens would be later on, but is it SJ Green? Oh yeah, there we go. I always think about him more as an Alouette, but he had a couple of very productive years with the Argos. 2017 for BC. Not Weston Dressler should be one of these guys. Yep. And then Darwin Adams. 2017, Saskatchewan. I know Getzlaff gonna be on there once. No, Getzlaff, not Gretzlaff. There we go. Fantuz will be on there for Hamilton and Saskatchewan. Bakari Grant gonna be on there. Yep. 2016. Who had a monster year for Edmonton that year? Was it Stamps? Not Stamps was retired by then, yeah. But Fred Stamps obviously on there a ton as well. 2015 Calgary, McDaniel. Marquay McDaniel had a huge year there, but that's not the guy that we need for 2015 at the top here. Nick Lewis, that Richardson, he had some absolutely huge seasons for the Alouettes. Arsenault. There we go. Yeah, I'm going to struggle with the spelling of some of these names and when I do these quiz videos. 2014 was Terrence Edwards. Yeah. He had some big seasons. Did Andy Van Duze lead the league in receiving in 2010? I had no idea that he led the league in receiving once. 2010, is that Chris Williams? Oh no, I think I already guessed him. Hamilton, is that Arlen Bruce? Yeah, there we go. Calgary. Yeah. Receivers, it's tough because you go through so many each year, right? Each team has 5 receivers that they start, and then how many times do they change players year after year, right? For 2014, leading receiver by like a wide margin. And it wasn't Fred Stamps. Yeah. I'm going to be missing some obvious ones here, but I'm running out of guesses. So I think Calgary receivers. I mean, who did Bo like to throw to? Or Jordan? I mean, he wasn't around back then. He was around for a relatively short amount of time, actually. For 2014, Winnipeg, Montreal. Yeah, I just start guessing some random names, like Taj Smith. There we go. But yeah, no, I think I'm gonna give up on this one. I think 76 out of 100 is not too bad considering what I've done in previous videos, if you guys have seen them. So give up. 76%. All right, so let's go through these years and see the guys I missed. I missed G-Roy. Are you serious? You know, just an obvious one that, like, obviously I know who G-Roy Simon is, but it's you just forget one name or another, and you know, G-Roy and like Milt Stegall, I kind of remember more for. I think Milt was already retired by the time you know, this list begins, but I remember them more as you know, from the decade previously. So yeah, kind of slipped through the cracks for me. That's a bad one to forget. Rambo, yeah, he was a good player for the Stampeders. Bryant, yeah, I forgot that receiving duo existed in the 2010s for you know, Henry Burris for a few years, and then they moved on to other quarterbacks as well. Darius Bowman, yeah, he came back a couple of years ago. He actually signed at the same time Emmanuel Arsenault did with the Elks, and he decided to retire again. But it was a crazy run for him in Edmonton before, and really, you know, how many times is he on this list? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, just an absolute beast, right? So should have remembered him. Chris Matthews in 2012. He was a guy that was in the Super Bowl with Seattle, and he actually had a big game against New England, but never really caught on past that in the NFL, and had one really big season here with the Blue Bombers. And then in 2013, Nick Moore. Just, I have no recollection of that name at all. Andre Dury, I remember him, but I didn't realize he was that high up the receiving list that one year. Clarence Denmark, he was a big play target for the Blue Bombers, and I really enjoyed watching him play. Deron Carter, yeah, a name I forgot, but obviously a pretty big name by CFL standards. Nick Grigsby, you know, don't really remember him too much at all. Marcus Henry, same there. Ernest Jackson, I think he had a big play in the Grey Cup for Ottawa when they won it, but besides that, don't remember him too much. Eric Rogers, absolutely should have remembered him. He was a very relevant player not too long ago with the Argos, and then previously with the Stampeders. And then over here in 2016, you got a Darius Bowman, Ernest Jackson again here, and then Naaman Roosevelt. I should have remembered him because before he was in the CFL, he was with the Buffalo Bills, so I should have remembered him, and he actually did play a bit for the Bills as well. And then 2017, you got Jalen Saunders, who unfortunately, this was kind of a one-hit wonder because he had some injuries there, and unfortunately never showed it again, even though he was an electric player for that 2017 season. BJ Cunningham, a guy you kind of forget, the very solid veteran receiver for his time in the CFL. Carter again appearing there. And then the 2019 guys I missed, Eric Rogers, obviously I was talking about him before, and then Ricky Collins, another guy that you kind of forget about but was in the league a couple of years ago, I think as recently as 2021. But I didn't feel like I did too badly on this quiz. You guys will have to let me know down below, and with that said, I'll see you guys next time. Be sure to try the quiz yourselves down in the comment section, and I need to remember to say that at the beginning of videos. But with that said, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.